Gaslighting's getting a lot of buzz, especially among Gen Z. As we unpack its impact, growing up, many of us faced subtle manipulation maybe from parents or teachers who didn't know how to express desires healthily or nurture strong relationships. Without realizing it, we can slip into those same patterns. The American Psychological Association defines gaslighting as psychological manipulation over time that makes victims doubt their thoughts, emotions, and sanity. Originally, the term describes severe cases that could trigger mental health issues, but now it's used more broadly for varying degrees of manipulation. You can spot early signs by paying attention to communication in your relationships. According to Medical News Today, if you're becoming more timid, constantly questioning your feelings, or believing the other person is always right, you might be a victim. You might feel overly sensitive, defend the other person to loved ones, or hesitate to share your opinions or emotions. A sense of hopelessness, inadequacy, or worthlessness can also signal gaslighting. Surprisingly, the manipulator might not even know they're doing it. Dr. Robert Sternberg, a psychologist, says romantic relationships thrive on intimacy, passion, and commitment. Intimacy relies on honest, equal, and open communication. But gaslighting victims often feel anxious and lack the confidence to voice their needs. This can lead to passive communication, where emotions are bottled up until they explode, followed by regret and a return to passivity. Passive communicators might think, "I can't stand up for myself," or "nobody cares about my feelings." In some cases, both the victim and manipulator might show passive-aggressive behavior, acting agreeable, but subtly expressing anger through sarcasm or disdain. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to breaking free and fostering healthier interactions. Gaslighting often traps victims in a cycle of self-doubt, and communication styles play a big role. The UK's Domestic Abuse Prevention Organisation notes that gaslighting victims may adopt a passive communication style. Instead of expressing anger or needs, they suppress emotions, letting them build up until an outburst. Afterward, they feel guilty and revert to passivity. A passive communicator might feel like, "I'm always walked over," or "I don't know how to help myself." This mindset stems from eroded confidence, a hallmark of gaslighting. In some cases, both the victim and the gaslighter can lean into passive-aggressive behavior. They might seem compliant on the surface, but express frustration indirectly, like giving the silent treatment or making snarky comments. For example, someone might nod along, but later sulk or complain to others instead of addressing the issue head-on. Passive-aggressive people often feel dissatisfied, but avoid direct confrontation, which only deepens misunderstandings. Rarely, gaslighting victims might swing to aggressive communication, though this is more common in gaslighters. Aggressive communicators act boldly, often rudely, criticizing, blaming, or belittling others without listening. Think of someone who lashes out or humiliates others to assert control. According to Interpersonal Process in Interaction, published by Oxford University Press, passive, passive-aggressive, and aggressive styles rarely resolve conflicts healthily. They create barriers to understanding and mutual respect. In contrast, assertive communication offers a way out. Assertive people express their thoughts and feelings clearly while respecting others' needs, fostering mutual benefit. They speak calmly, maintain eye contact, and stand up for themselves without blaming or disrespecting others. This balanced approach builds trust and clarity, helping break the gaslighting cycle. By recognizing harmful communication patterns, you can start shifting toward healthier, more assertive interactions that empower everyone involved. Assertive communication is the antidote to gaslighting's toxic patterns. Unlike passive or aggressive styles, assertive communicators express their needs and emotions clearly while respecting others. Picture someone speaking calmly, looking you in the eye, and stating their perspective without blame. They protect their rights, share feelings honestly, and value mutual respect. This approach, outlined in Interpersonal Process and Interaction by Oxford University Press, fosters healthy resolutions to personal conflicts. Assertive people use a steady voice, open body language, and clear words to convey their needs. They listen actively, avoid interrupting, and set firm boundaries. If a conversation gets heated, they pause to keep things respectful. This clarity and balance help dismantle the confusion gaslighting creates. For example, instead of silently resenting a friend's dismissive comment, an assertive person might say, "I felt hurt when you brushed off my idea. Can we talk about it?" This invites dialogue without attack. Gaslighting thrives on doubt, but assertiveness builds confidence. Victims can learn this skill by practicing in safe spaces, like with trusted friends or family. Start small. Share a feeling when you're calm, like, "I'm upset because I felt ignored earlier." Explain the cause and suggest a change, like, "Could we make time to hear each other out?" If the other person disagrees, listen to their reasoning and manage your emotions. It's not about winning but understanding. Assertiveness isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. With patience, anyone can develop this skill, just like learning to ride a bike. By prioritizing clear, respectful communication, you can rebuild self-trust and create stronger, healthier relationships that resist manipulation and foster genuine connection. Learning assertive communication can feel daunting, but it's a skill anyone can master with practice. Think of it like training for a marathon. Start small, stay consistent, and be kind to yourself. Begin in low-stakes settings, like with close friends or family, when you're feeling calm. A simple structure can help. Try this: "I'm feeling emotion because reason. Could you desired change?" For instance, you might say to a sibling, "I'm frustrated because I feel like my opinions aren't heard during family dinners. Could we take turns sharing ideas?" This approach, rooted in respect, opens the door to understanding. If they push back, listen to their perspective calmly and ask why they feel that way. The goal is connection, not confrontation. Managing your emotions during these talks is key. If you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to pause and revisit later. According to communication experts, how you say something often matters more than what you say. A steady tone and open posture signal confidence and respect, making others more likely to listen. Practice this in everyday moments like discussing plans with a friend or addressing a co-worker's comment. Over time, these small steps build confidence, helping you break free from gaslighting's grip. Assertiveness also means setting boundaries. If someone's behavior crosses a line, calmly state it: "I'm not okay with being interrupted. Let's take turns talking." This clarity protects your self-worth and discourages manipulation. With patience, assertive communication becomes second nature, transforming how you navigate relationships. It empowers you to express yourself authentically while fostering mutual respect, creating a ripple effect of healthier, more honest connections in your life. Mastering assertive communication isn't just about personal growth, it's a shield against gaslighting's harm. By expressing your needs clearly and respectfully, you reclaim your voice and build relationships grounded in trust. Start with a simple formula: state your feeling, explain why, and suggest a change. For example, to a parent, you might say, "I feel anxious when my choices are questioned. I'd like to discuss my decisions together." Could we try that? This invites collaboration without blame. If they disagree, listen calmly and ask for their reasoning. This shows respect while holding your ground. Emotion regulation is crucial. Stay calm to keep the conversation productive. If tensions rise, take a break and return later. Experts emphasize that tone and delivery outweigh words. A warm voice and direct eye contact convey confidence and openness, encouraging others to engage. Practice this daily, like when negotiating plans with friends or addressing a teacher's feedback. Each small win strengthens your ability to stand firm against manipulation. Assertiveness also means knowing when to set limits. If someone dismisses your feelings, say, "I need my perspective to be heard." This reinforces your value. Like any skill, assertiveness takes time to hone. Be patient and celebrate progress, like nailing a tough conversation. This journey transforms not just how you communicate, but how you see yourself. You'll feel empowered, valued, and connected. For more tips on building healthy relationships, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Join us next time as we explore more ways to navigate life's challenges with confidence and clarity, creating a brighter, more authentic future together.